Hello, welcome to my channel and videos. I hope you are well, my friends. I want you to be very well. What does the person in my mind feel and think? What does the person in my mind feel and think? Yes, I am shuffling our cards beforehand and then shuffling them a little bit in your presence in order to get your energy, friends. Yes, what does the person in our mind feel and think? What does the person in our mind feel and think? We say, friends, yes. Now let's start the opening like this. The person in your mind may have caught an opportunity, friends, like this, a tangible, visible opportunity. A chance may have come to him. Her friends say, I have to take this opportunity. This is a financially related situation. If I put in the necessary effort, if I work hard and make an effort, why not? Why not he? She says, friends, the person in your mind has devoted himself, herself to work like this. Maybe she may have caught an opportunity in a subject she has worked hard for before. This is very important, a chance. She says, my chance is business if I put in the necessary effort. She says, all your troubles flow like water. Friends say, right in the center, a chance, as if you have a person in mind who wants to seize this opportunity, and for this he really works hard. He works hard. If he has educated himself in any subject, he starts to get a yield on this. Friends, here is a cup. Look, there is a cup queen who loves him and wants to be together under the same roof, and he is aware of this and says, I will improve this situation. He says, I have the potential to do this. You say you waited a little, bowed, but he says, you turned your back to me a little. I know I broke your heart. But he says, I will be a family with you. You also want to be a family with me. He says, I have the potential to do this with all the negative energies, with negative people. What was the word to be spoken with eyes? Friends, when you say negative, please do not understand this word only. It actually covers everything. I mean, there is a person who pulls down the energy of many people around a person. You can't do it. You can't do it. This is like this. People who meddle in everything. People with negative energy, these always want to direct in different directions. I am talking about these people, in short. More clearly to be understood, here is a world card, friends. In the world card has two meanings. One is incomplete. It is for you now. When we look from top to bottom here, you want to come to the Queen of Hearts with a tangible, visible offer, with a solid offer. If you say with me like this, if I come to me like this, solid. If you come, I mean like this. If I come, I want to be completed with you. You can be yes, because he look at him. You say, under the same roof. If he wants, he can be. I know, because he has the potential to do this. He can do what he wants. He will succeed. The Magician card here already tells this. You can do it. If you want, you can succeed. Right here, look here, a Justice card also came out here. The person in our mind, there is a possibility that the person has justice related judicial processes here. Justice card also represents justice in the real sense. Friends, here is very sad, very unhappy under such a tree. He has tied his hands and arms. I have no hope. How will it be? How will I do it? There is a person in our mind who is in such a waiting here. The hand reaching out from the divine says you can't sit like this. It doesn't work where you sit. You can do it. If you want, get up, stand up, and don't stand there with your hands and arms like this. Hanny Bagler says, please get up and do this. It can't be like this. Divine justice is what this divine hand extends from, my friends. Actually, there is a person who is trying to pull himself together psychologically. Is alone. Can I do it? Can I not do it? I wonder how it will happen. How will I do it? How will I do it? Now I will tell you what I saw first in the first opening of the cards, since the collective is large. Friends, I will read everything so that everyone accepts what suits them. Don't take those who don't fit personally, because you know I will draw K in a second row. Now if you are a family, look if you have been married before with great love, or if you came under the same roof. If you have had a serious relationship, if you have had a court process regarding this issue, a separation, you know, we were very happy, but we heard a lot people got in between. Who got in between? What got in between? I don't know how it happened, but we were afraid of each other and we came to such a process that you say you loved him very much. Look, I'm telling the viewers. We were very happy too. But right now, you've come to the stage of separation, so you may have fallen into a situation where you don't understand what happened. If there is an official marriage, there are people here who have gone through a divorce process, but if the Magician card here is requested, this situation will be fixed. Maybe a misunderstanding, gossip. Something may have come in between, my friends. The card here can tell this, as well as a bad energy, but it sounds more like sorrow and gossip. Because the cards are generally beautiful. The cards came out, great cards came out, friends. Here are negative energy people, those who do not speak nicely and destroy the place, maybe your love, your home, your marriage. If you have a togetherness, it may have been expressed in the eyes, or even some of you may have children, like here in the background. We were very happy. How did we come to this? And especially you, the viewers, are very sad, friends. Turned your back like this, you really feel bad in your heart. Look, when you think like this, you say, if it gives you a solidity, if it gives me a solidity and tries to fix this situation, yes, I will give it a chance with it. You say, the viewers, yes. Look right here, if you are experiencing such a situation, friends, there is a chance here. Star card is the biggest chance. It tells the troubles experienced by two people who really love each other beautifully. It tells the real love. It tells the real love. You may have said, how did we come to this state? So in the opening, we have followers who experience such troubles in such relationships. Let me say that such energies are also flowing. You see, look how every energy changes, right, friends? Know this too. Like this courthouse, you may have taken a step into a process, but at the same time, you will regret this. Which one of the two jumpers is how I will burn? How I will do it? There is a person who is very upset and he has given himself to work. Look, he has given himself to work a little bit like this, running after material things, maybe a little bit. He may have neglected his house, wife, children, a little bit of an ambitious person. This opening here shows this. It looked like this, friends. Here there is a courthouse process. Let's continue. Let's see what else we will tell us. Yes, I am choosing a card on the star card. Yes. Let's see, it turned out very well. Friends, the staff series, if you have really taken a step into a courthouse process at the same time, if it slips, you are coming. I have no hope. How can I do it? How can I do it? The person who says I do it, all of a sudden he will pull himself together and look one after another with arrows shot fast. There will be a rapid development. All of a sudden he will say, for example, will come to the courthouse. Maybe he will use very nice words, and if you are in the courthouse, he will say this to your face. You will experience very emotional moments. The Eight of Wands is also a Miracle card. It is very good. It tells fast developing events. You will have the situation of giving each other another chance. See, if you have gone through a separation in your marriage, this will be a situation that will end with a step back. You are under the same roof, but you may have children. Friends, it is not necessary to have an official marriage. Some people will come together, and friends who will crown this. Maybe you have such a situation, i.e., there is someone in your life, maybe you are expecting a child from him. There may be a person in our mind who is confused about this, but then his self-confidence will come and there are fast developments to fix this situation. Fast steps. Yes, if you are experiencing something like this, I would be more happy than you, but let it be for the best. Of course, everything is for the best. Yes, I will choose a K on top of it, a saint. There is a mother here, or you have been very patient, you know from him. I will talk about everything I am saying because it is sad you have been patient for a long time. To me, such a solid, tangible and visible offer come to you. You may want to be a mother, you may want to be a wife. It may be something like this, or a mother factor has come in between. Something may have happened because of a mother whom he could not suppress or get over, but it may be you too. Well, now as I continue the opening, pay attention, especially here. I will make a separate speech about this. Now I want to continue the opening. I will combine this. Friends, I choose a K on the sim shape. Look how beautiful. He says I am not wrong. Yes, but I will continue the opening. Friends, still he is currently working with the Prince of Talisman, but he has devoted himself to work a lot here. He says, K, I will go to him with such an offer that his feet will be off the ground. He says he will say yes to me, so you say yes to him. He is planning to make moves that will surprise you and will reveal all kinds of material things. There is a person in my mind here, friends, so what can I say? I want to say this now. I will say right in the middle, reflected. Friends, true love. Friends, true love. Your possibility of being a soulmate high. Everything. There is a high probability that you feel everything about each other. There really is love. There really is love. Look at the card right in the center. The divine feminine energy. Even if you come back from a marriage, the divine feminine energy. Even if you never get married, you expected serious steps from each other, maybe for minor reasons. So I didn't see anything important here, even if there was a separation. It will end immediately, a situation that happened. Because there is true love, friends, true love. Please know this as well. Everyone's opening is different. But the only thing you expect is for it to come to me solidly, to come clearly. You didn't ask for much, personally. Everyone wants solidity of the Justice card. Look at a card on it again. The court came out. So this person has both legal processes. So there may be a court case. Friends, maybe he had such a problem in his life. Maybe he lived in his business life. There are some opportunities here because he works. This person is clean, hardworking. He did not turn out bad. So what can I say to him? Here. Some things are enlightened on some issues with the court, some things are clarified. As I said, if you have gone through a just process, there is a situation where you learn that some things are not right and take a step back. Maybe you will take a step back too. But the person here is divine. Feminine energy, friends. That is true love. For this reason, you can really not be influenced by negative people. The person in your mind has an enlightenment on an issue related to justice. So maybe he has overcome a problem. Friends, he has fallen into financial trouble. For example, he has had legal processes. So may God protect him, but maybe he unintentionally got into a bad event. Look, he got into something that would not happen and had a problem. This issue comes to light, and he is relieved. Friends, how can I say it? There is justice. And the court is here, friends. Yes. A little more. Let's open there. Let it become clearer. I will choose a card on the world card of forced departure. Of forced departure. Now look. The person in your mind may have been tested with something from the past, something related to money. Seems especially look at such courthouse processes. Well, he was slandered. He got into debt unwillingly. He experienced something. Friends, there is such a departure. He may have gone to a distant place related to work. Someone may have gone overseas just to get out of this courthouse process. This person has a process of being a common man and he is struggling with this. Friends, let's continue a little more. See how the flow continues. He has experienced a problem. This person has gone by force. Yes, card look. This is also the way. I have no hope. How will I do it? When I say how will I do it, suddenly he himself is a circus. Look, I will read it in any way. This is not how I read it. Friends, I have no hope here. Reaching out from the divine. What was a hand saying? Get up, you can do it if you want. It can't be done by sitting like that. Tying your hands, arms. You can't achieve anything by standing still. You have to take control. You have to take action. If necessary, you have to set off. This is an opening. Now look. There is a person in my mind who is forced to go. He wants to return from where he went. This person may have gone to a far way, my friends, but there is a courthouse process at the beginning. You know, he is afraid of experiencing a problem, a distance, a long distance road. He may have gone to a place between cities, between countries, here. He may have gone to an overseas place. Maybe he is trying to balance something with money. He is experiencing a problem. I mean, there is an issue related to money at the end. And there is a person in your mind who is trying to overcome this. Yes. Let's choose a K for the bird. We will not leave those places open. My friends, yes, he does not want to lose that happiness. That family, look, he does not want anything to happen to his family. My friends, maybe you fell into financial trouble and separated by mutual agreement. You may also be experiencing something like this. You have experienced financial trouble. Sometimes people get divorced so that the property stays there. Friends, I may have been told differently. I will work hard to overcome this, so that the property doesn't become a thing. Friends said that family happiness, peace, that roof. So that nothing happens to that roof, and he is afraid like this wounded. Look how I will lie. On the other hand, also afraid, protects himself. He has protected even his family. He has protected a person in our minds. Friends here, wait, family, I say family. If you pay attention, he has protected his loved ones. There is a person in our minds, yes. I will choose a card on the Queen of Hearts. Your life of separation. You have experienced a financial and spiritual trouble. The talisman 5 is separation. Friends, it is falling into material and spiritual absence. He feels your absence. You think of him too, because what I said to you here. I said divine feminine energy. You know what he is going through even if you never see him. You feel it. This is also bankruptcy and divorce. Friends, it is a separation. The talisman 5 also symbolizes that. You may have experienced a separation. Maybe you have to do this. You had to do it to save some situations, to prevent that family in that order from collapsing, because you have remained in a lot of patience energy. You feel some things too much, my friends. The spiritual power of the person here is very high. He knows what he may experience in the next step. I chose a card on the Magician card of the other party. Yes, the Queen of Swords, that is. You have switched to logic. This cannot happen. I have to act with logic. If necessary, I have to leave. If necessary, I have to part ways, because there is a very big problem. There is a problem caused by the person in my mind, my friends. Voluntary and involuntary, this separation had to happen. Look, a separation. I mean, here there was a real separation due to a financial situation. There was such a situation, friends. There is a gap here. It is mandatory to go. At the same time, I have to say this since the collective is large. Here some of the people who broke up with the person in my mind. Really, some of the triple situations are also reflected in this opening. When you look at it, it also looks like this, friends. You may have learned about it from a third person later, friends, because Aki, the Queen of Hearts, is very sad, but very, someone who loves the person in my mind very much, Someone who said, I love you from afar, and turned back and left. Okay, don't let that side's order be disrupted, and left. There is a Queen of Hearts here. Friends, I am leaving. And the person in my mind is also left behind, feeling your absence. Friends who have fallen into material and spiritual deprivation. You have seen that he is very scared because he does not want his home to be disrupted, and because you understand this, you may have turned back and left like this, here, now. Let me say it from top to bottom. I will read it in every way so that everyone can interpret it in their own way. Please, I will take these cards again. Look, the person in my mind has a high probability of having a spouse in her life. When I look at it like this, the collective, the person in my mind who is forced to go to her spouse may be experiencing a test where she is forced to go. This is where I am completed. Yes, there is a Aziz in my life. Aziz is here. She is a mother. The possibility of being a spouse is very high, friends. For this reason, there was a separation between you, or you did not know what I mean. Everyone, please interpret according to themselves. When you log in, you also turn around and go. You have drawn your sword. Are you going to Aziz? Yes, you can go. You said you are going to, but where Aziz is, friends, where she is forced to go. Look, there are two justice cards, justice and court cards. So look. I will read it in any way. What I have just read is also true. The collective is wide. Because here, too, the justice and court cards come. I am saying this. Forced to go down like this, friends. Look, she will experience a very important test where she is forced to go. First of all, she is very unhappy because, I can't do it. He said maybe he has a karmic spouse. How will I do it? How will I do it? There is something, but here the person in our mind takes action with the car and starts a just process. I mean, here Yes, you have left everything you said, that material things and nothing is important. You feel attached to there. You don't feel attached to me. You have protected yourself, and there you have protected your family. This I understood that you are very scared, and I also understood that you cannot do it. For this reason I am going, but I am going willingly, because this card came on the Queen of Hearts, friends, and you say that if he wanted he would have done it. If he wanted, look at the Magician card right below it. I am saying this as the Queen of Swords. You have drawn your sword thinking that you have been subjected to some injustice, because if he wanted he would have done it for me. You may have even said that he did nothing for that side, only that side, friends, but then this cowardice and this cowardice will be put aside here too. I can't do it, says the Four of Hearts. Here too he says with a stick full of wands, I can't do it, I can't, but later he will take action, and in order to take control he says at all. I am not happy where I am going. I am very unhappy. I am very lonely. I do not want to continue this situation and go towards a real separation and divorce, and a person in our minds is also seen, and you can get news about this. There will be successive developments about this, my friends. I mean, the opening was so different. At first the opening was different. Here there was someone who was afraid of losing his financial power, who was in trouble. Really, the opening continued like that. Then he was pulled to a different place. A three-way situation was reflected, because collective-wide, friends, collective-wide, where he had to go. Look where he had to go. He was tested and he became unhappy. This testing and sometimes it was not completed. Oh, this is where it was completed. This is my family, he said, and left. But look there too, there are court processes. Yes, there will be court processes. The person in our mind will have court processes with the person in his life, my friends, because I am not happy, he says, because he is unhappy. He will take action. He just says, I want to be happy, I want to be happy. He does this to be happy, friends. I mean, an opportunity. He says, I will offer you, I will work for you, I gave you that side, I will give you two anyway. When we interpret it as a three-way situation, here you are already saying that if he wanted he would do everything, but he says he did nothing for me. The Queen of Swords draws her sword when she is subjected to too much injustice, friends. If he wanted he would do it, but he didn't do it anyway. You said for this reason you have no trust in him. Here, I love him, but you said it can't be like this, and you drew your sword. You drew it willingly. You left, so you both loved and cried and left. He also materially and spiritually your absence. He says we really broke up. He doesn't want this breakup, friends. Since he doesn't want the breakup, you didn't accept the place. He was forced to go anyway. You probably made a stand, most probably, since two justice cards came up one on top of the other. Here I can say this, you may have said either he or me. It turned out like this, friends. Now everyone interprets it according to themselves, friends. Single people watch this here, married people watch it too. Married people who are cheated on also watch. Three people knowingly, those who are together, everyone watches it, friends. Collective wide, everyone watch it in their own way. If it suits you, take it, accept it, friends. If it doesn't suit, send it to the universe. This is how it happened in today's opening. I took it, I accepted it, and I say it happened that way, friends. If you liked my videos, please press the like button. If you subscribe, I would be very happy. See you in the next opening. Goodbye. Take care of yourselves, friends.